What's up, you guys? I'm Simone.
And I'm Sierra.
And this is
Up on Game. So today's episode is about the recruiting process and everything that goes into that process. So the first step of the recruiting process is a college noticing your talent, okay? And all the recruiting process is a college noticing your talent and wanting you to bring those talents to their university or their college. Mm-hmm. So like I said before, the first step is them noticing your talent. And nowadays, kids are getting noticed younger and younger and younger because of social media. So on social media, you can be a 10-year-old, you can post your highlights, your game film, your workouts on social media and get noticed by different colleges and universities. Because like we said in many episodes, that colleges and college coaches and assistant coaches and recruiters are on social media, and they are very active and very aware of what's going on and what's being posted. Mm-hmm. So like I said, kids are getting noticed and recruited at a younger and younger age.
Right.
But we're going to talk about now is just the different stages and the different levels of the recruiting process. And we're going to talk about the letters, we're going to talk about camps, we're going to talk about calls, and we're going to talk about visits. So letters come from the coaching staff, obviously. And it's just, sometimes to check in, sometimes to invite you to camps, or sometimes to even, see how you're doing or let you know that you're on their radar. Mm-hmm. And speaking of camps is the next thing we're going to talk about. So camps, you can get invited to either a team camp or an individual camp. An individual, obviously, you're invited solo. Team camp is when, your whole team is invited. And that's done just so a college or university can see your skills in person.
Yeah.
They can see you go through some drills. They can see you in a scrimmage, or they can see you compete against other top athletes. A lot of times in the recruiting process, they'll bring more than one of their recruits to a camp, and they want to see who's the best recruit, and they want to see you guys compete against each other. And a camp could, earn you a scholarship or have your scholarship taken away. So it's very important to do your best in camps. Right. Another part of the recruiting process is phone calls. And this is just when they're trying to build a rapport with you, build a relationship with you, get to know you, want you to get to know them. Just so when you come on campus, it's not like you guys are total strangers.
Awkward, right?
Yeah, they want to get to know you as a person. Because, at the end of the day, they have to get to know your character as well as, your talent. Mm-hmm. Last but not least are visits, and there's two types of visits, official and unofficial visits. The only difference between the two is that an official visit is paid for by the college or the university, and an official visit is paid for on your own dollar. So on both visits, on any type of visit, you usually go to the school, you meet the coaching staff, meet the players. Sometimes they may take you to a practice or a game, or you take a tour around the school. You get to interact and get to know the players and everybody there, like the academic advisors, all that type of stuff. This is like their last sales pitch to get you to come to their school. This is like, here, this is how it's going to be. This is how great our school is and why you should come here. And on your visits, take advantage of the visits, because they treat you like royalty. Everything you need, they got it for you. So, yeah, visits are dope.
Yeah, and Sierra made a lot of good points, but keep in mind, with those points that she just gave you guys need to keep these in your mind, okay? So hers is more of the physical, mine is more of the thinking part, the thinking process of recruiting. So when you're about to pick a school, you need to pick a school that has your major. That's the very first point. That's the most important point, because at the end of the day, you are a student athlete, so student comes first. So you don't want to be at a school where the athletics is good, but you're miserable on the school side of it because they don't have your major, and you had to pick a major that you have no interest in because you wanted to just play sports there. No, it has to fit both parts. And if that school doesn't have your major or doesn't have anything you're interested in, you should just cross that school off your list, okay? So the second point is to make sure you have a chance to build a good relationship or a healthy relationship with your potential teammates and coaching staff, because you're going to be with some of these players from a year to your entire 4 years. So you want to be able to build a relationship with everybody, and good chemistry off the sports stuff leads to good good play during the sports because you guys have that relationship off the court. And then the same thing with the coaches. You want to have a good relationship with them because, especially because if you go to school away from home, you also need them as like your first line of help because there's going to be times where your parents aren't going to be able to help you right away and you have to talk to the coach. So you got to be comfortable enough to do that with your coach, okay? Last but not least, you got to pick a school where you're comfortable at because we're living in times now where all these sensitive topics are out in the forefront, such as race, sexual orientation, religion, politics, and all this stuff is out in the forefront and people are very outspoken about it and sometimes judgmental. So you want to be able to feel safe going from your dorm to the classroom and not just in the athletics department because you got that school name on your jersey. So pick a school where you're going to be comfortable in all areas because you should be comfortable anyway going anywhere and still be yourself.
Facts, facts, facts. Well, you guys don't go anywhere. We're about to go into our water break.
What's up, you guys? We are back. We are here with the water break. We hope you're enjoying the episode. And today we have a game called Who is the Mascot? So Sierra and I came up with 3 riddles apiece, and we have 20 seconds per riddle to guess the mascot. All right? So I already know who's gonna win. So let's just see how this goes. We're gonna have Sierra go first.
Read my riddles first?
Yeah, read your riddles first, and I'm gonna have the I'm gonna set the timer to 20 seconds.
Riddle number 1.
Okay, I'm ready.
My school is on the West Coast.
Okay.
I have big teeth to cut through wood. I'm a part of the Pac-12. My school is pretty good.
Okay. Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Okay.
And you have to say the mascot.
The Beavers.
That's the whole point.
Okay, my bad. Oregon State Beavers. Okay,
So
I got one.
I'm doing all 3?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, let me reset it. Okay.
Alright. My school is down south. Some call me a pig. Well, I guess that's a fact. I got my name because of the hairs I have on my back.
Pig. Bag. Oh, Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
good.
Girl, this is easy.
She hating.
Last one. I'm a wildcat. We're on the come up because we got Penny back. Clemson might have a bigger name, but we deserve respect.
Penny. Easy. Memphis Tigers.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave her 3 easy ones, you know what I'm saying? Boost that confidence.
She a hater. Okay, I'm about to mess her up with this one though. Okay, you put the timer on. You gonna put the timer on your phone?
Let's just go.
Okay.
You can count 20 seconds in your head.
Okay. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This particular mascot consists of 3 colors. The school I represent has a vice and flashy colors of sky blue and neon pink. Football used to go crazy in the 80s and the 90s, and we were represented by Ibis. Now it's just 2 colors that you may often see on a certain chain.
Oh, Miami. Do you?
Okay. Okay. You got that one. Okay. The mascot in this passage can be located in the deep south, and it can be seen on an elephant. One of our main colors starts with a letter C and ends with a letter N.
Alabama. Roll Tide. The mascot is the elephant.
Oh my God, that was too easy for you. Okay.
Easy.
All right, you're not gonna guess this one. Rainy weather is very common where this mascot calls home. Even though he may be chubby, he has great upper body strength for all the push-up he does after every touchdown. He also wears a lot of green.
Oregon Ducks.
Okay, you know what we need to do? Since we both got them all right, let's just play rock paper scissors at this point.
No, that's it. Thank you.
No, we can't end on a tie. We cannot end on a tie. Alright, you guys, welcome back. We are back from our water break, and as y'all know, it went up. That's nothing new. So in part 1, we talked about the whole recruiting process, the steps, the 4 steps, and we also talked about what the athlete should be looking for during this process. Now Sierra's going to talk to you guys about what a coach is going to be looking for during this recruiting process.
Right. So the first thing, from a coach's standpoint, that a coach is looking for while recruiting is talent. So the first thing a coach is going to notice is your talent. So when a coach is going out, they might hear about your talent, or they might actually physically see your talent. But however it is, that's the first thing that's going to catch a coach's eye is talent. So for example, a coach could be at a camp, at a game, whatever, recruiting someone else, but they can notice you, like, notice your talent on the court or on the field that they're recruiting somebody else on. So it's always important to play hard in all your high school games, your tournaments, travel ball games, 7-on-7s, all those type of things. Those can lead you to get a scholarship when you weren't even really on that coach's radar yet. They were there for somebody else, but they end up noticing you just because how hard you play and how good you are. So It's very, very important to just work hard and play hard at all times, because you never know who's watching and never know the opportunity that's out there for you. The second thing that we have that we think coaches look for, or that we know coaches look for, is character. Okay, so they want to see if you are a good overall person, because talent is one thing. You can be good, a good asset for them in sports, but if you're messing up, if they bring you to their university and they have to bail you out of jail, you always in trouble. It's always something with you that falls back on the coaches and on the university. So they want to make sure they're bringing a good person into their university, a responsible person, the person that has good characteristics. Okay, so they look at that. They look at your character through your social media and on phone calls. So your social media, we always talk about social media, how important it is to keep your social media clean and be responsible on social media. That's what close friends and all that. DMs, do all that in the close friends and the DMs, all that extra,
right?
Because like we said before, coaches are present on social media, and they know how to work it. They know how to go to your page and look through all your videos from years and years ago as well. So they go in and look at your character, see what type of person you are, because they want to bring a good person and a good athlete to their school. Okay?
Yeah, because if you don't like it or not, you're automatically going to be a role model, especially if it's like you're at a town and there's kids going to these games as well.
Yeah,
you're going to be a role model.
So character, that's the second one. 3 is they're going to see if you're coachable. So this is when they go to your games, they come to see you play. They want to make sure that you're able to be coached. They want to make sure that you're able to listen to instructions. They want to see how you deal with adversity, how you deal with constructive criticism, how competitive you are, how hard you work. All those things, they physically want to see it. They're imagining you in the uniform, their school uniform, and how you would act if they were on your team. And if they don't like what they see, that could hurt your chances on getting a scholarship and being recruited. So make sure you work on your game, because they're looking for talent. Make sure your social media is clean, and that you being respectable out here, because they're looking for character. And make sure that you're playing hard and that you're respectful to your coaches and your teammates, and you're being good on the court, because they are looking to see if you are coachable. Those are the 3 things.
Okay, and for season 2, we would like to end every episode off with a game point. And long story short, the game point is something to where we really put y'all up on game and just sum it up in 1 point. So
it's like game point at the end of the game. Last shot, we win the game. This is what you're going to remember. We want to leave you guys with this last moment. So this is what a game point is.
All right, get y'all pens and papers ready, okay? Because the game point for today is make sure you go to the school you want, okay? Your choice. Your choice. Not your parents' choice, not your spouse's choice, your choice. Because at the end of the day, you are going to have to go through each step. They're going to be there to support you, but you have to go through the entire process. So make sure it's a school you want to go to, and everybody else on your team and in your camp will follow. Okay?
Facts.
Enjoy the experience.
Facts. All right, you guys, that's the end of our episode today. We hope you guys enjoy. Please continue to support everyone who has supported. Thank you. Y'all check out all our videos, check out the merch, and keep tuning in because we got a lot more in store.
Don't forget to like and subscribe
And comment.
all that good stuff, okay?
All right, stay up on game. Peace.